the Roundtable. I am Jen, your host, and I am about to welcome some very special guests and co-hosts. So, you guys, let's welcome. I think you're going to recognize this familiar face. Cholo Trucker, how are you?
I'm good, sister. Thank you so much for the invite, man. I've been a big fan of the Roundtable for a long time. Glad to be on here.
I appreciate it. Glad to have you. Glad to have you. Let me bring in our next guest, Denise. How are you?
Hi, you guys. Good.
Hi, good to see
Nice
you.
to see you. Yep.
Been a minute, yeah.
Going.
A minute.
Hey there, Solo. What's up, Solo?
And we got House of Tattoos.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
You look like one of those Asian guys.
You look like the Chicano Skeletor.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Hey, don't be bust out what you told me. I still remember what you told me, man, when I
That
first.
Buddha that sits in the nail salon.
You want me to pop out with that on me?
Right. So I just wanted to announce real quick for everyone that's watching, the Roundtable will officially be at 6:30 every Tuesday. And that seems to be a time that I'm able to get people on. So we're going to stick with that.
No, Jen. Not people on. Tell the truth.
Yeah, hopefully people come on. So we'll go with that.
Now you have to get on.
Yeah. Well, I'm here, girl.
Your time. It's your time, girl. It's your show. Let's do this.
6:30. Be here.
6:30.
Yeah. Cholo, how was your...
Denise, you're a co-host too, man. You're like her sidekick, right? You go side by side, girl.
Yeah, who's Jake and who's Punch?
Who's Jake? We're like Heckle and Jekyll.
Right. Cholo, how was your weekend? Tell me what you did. And I heard you were in a music video.
I was on the boulevard, getting it on. But so this past weekend was Mother's Day. So on Saturday is when we did Mother's Day. Went with my mom, my brother. We went to El Torito. I don't know when's the last time anybody went to El Torito. I haven't been in a long time. My beautiful, crazy, loca wife, she goes pretty often with coworkers, but I have not been in a long time. I enjoyed the food. It was good. It's been many years since I've been to El Torito. They did I don't know. So I guess my brother had a cake. They took a cake for her, and
right on.
Yeah, it was cool. It was good. Sunday, I went riding. I jumped on my bike, and I went cycling. And I took the GoPro with me, and I forgot I even had it on, so I didn't record anything. But I do plan on cycling a lot more and recording stuff. I always enjoyed doing that. That was always fun. Going back the week before that is when I shot the music video with the homie Second Chance. Shout outs to Second Chance. Shout outs to Classy Chicana, Cecilia. Shout outs to OG Gangster Boogie. That's my boy Gabriel right there. He's the one that's dancing in it. Yeah, you know what? They invited me. They invited me to be part of it. And I feel very blessed because I don't sing. I don't play any instruments. I don't dance. I'm a truck driver. So when they said, "Hey, come and be a part of it," I'm like, "Yeah, of course, I'm there." And it was cool. I did a little bit on my Instagram behind the scenes, and yeah, that was about it. We filmed right there on Whittier Boulevard, right under the Whittier Boulevard sign in East LA, and then in Bellflower, where you guys saw that big mural, which the city is trying to take that down. So,
what's the latest on that?
I heard of that.
I don't know, but apparently they're forcing the owner of that tint shop, because it's a tint shop where you get your windows tinted. They're forcing them to take it down. They said you can put that on the side, but it cannot be facing the street. And I'm gonna tell you guys, man, that is one badass mural.
Yeah,
I took video of it and I put it up on my channel. I didn't even know about that mural.
I think is that the one where Danny Trejo's on?
Yes. Yeah.
He's talking about that. Yeah.
was on one side, Tupac was on the other side. It says it wouldn't be LA without Mexicans.
Yeah.
And then you got the LA Dodgers sign,
Kobe.
Snoop Dogg, Vince Scully, and Oscar de la Hoya.
Yeah. Isn't Kobe on that one too?
Yeah.
Kobe's on there.
You know what? I wish I knew more about that because I don't know how long it's been there, but all of a sudden they want to take it down, which
that's crazy because that's a beautiful mural.
Yeah, good. It is. I didn't even know about it till we shot it, so it was cool. It was a lot of fun, man. Shout outs to Hearns Media, who that's the one who shot it. That this is my second and a half time working with them. And very professional. It was just a blast. Everybody that was involved, the car clubs and everything, badass. Loved it.
That's cool.
Loved it.
Yeah, that's
hey, the first time solo when you got caught on the fence. Hey, I swear to God, I was laughing when you said that, brother. I was like cracking up.
That was funny.
It happens. It happens.
Yeah.
Hey, this time I didn't get caught in any fence. So.
That's good. How was your Mother's Day, Denise? Let's hear about that.
My Mother's Day was very it was kicked back. I had went to pick up my mom and brought her over and just watched TV, watched a few movies. But yeah, overall it was just cool being with my mom, you know.
Yeah.
She'll be 80 in October. She'll be 80 in October.
Wow.
And yeah, she's good. Oh, she's good.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh.
Healthy, and so I want to try to just spend every chance I get with her.
Right? Every moment.
Do I go black? Does my screen turn black?
It did a couple times.
Mine did too, huh?
I don't even know why. I'm tripping.
So,
you might want to stay out of the sun a little bit, dog.
Hey, I need the sun. I've been in the sun now, man.
yeah.
Yeah.
It feels good. It's starting to get warm. Yeah. What's up, everyone in the chat? We got Nate Gonzalez, Mr. Goyo, Joker, Cholo Chucker, Sinaloa 760, Art Marin, Brenda Love, Cheeks, 408 SJ. Yeah, thank you guys for being here. Appreciate it. So, and how about you, House? What did you do this weekend? Anything special?
You spent time with my grandkids, but I missed my mom. You know, she's in heaven, and I missed her. I was gonna do a live and do a tribute for her, you know, but I chickened out. But I was gonna play all of her songs, you know, that she liked, because every Saturday I'd wake up as a kid and she'd be having those songs on.
Yeah.
Do one.
Hands on and cleaning. Yeah.
That's a good thing to think about doing still.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, but you know, other than that, just spend time with my grandkids and family. You know, barbecue a little bit. You know, that's it.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I was going to spend time with my mom, but she wasn't feeling good, so I was just at home. But my girls were all here, so you know, stopped by and we cooked some. They wanted to make kebabs on the grill, so we did that. And damn, that's a mission. It took like 2 hours even prepping everything. I was so worn out by the time we were done. I'm like, why did we do this?
My daughter made pozole.
That sounds good.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I made a big bowl of potato salad.
Isn't it a little too warm to be eating pozole?
It was, but my mom's been wanting it, and Easter, we're supposed to have it on Easter, but it was kind of warm too. But I just said just make it, and she had a few bowls. She was happy.
She was happy. Hey Richard, that's good. You know what? It is warming up. It's been warm up here even.
Yeah,
it has. The weather's a trip right now though.
It's 88. It's 88 degrees over here today. So
that's when we get sick because it's 88. They want to go in the pool. And they end up getting, it gets colder at night, like in the 50s.
Yeah.
That's when everybody starts to get sick.
I'll tell you, nature's really starting to come out, man. This is when your windshield gets filled up with all these splats and splatters all over the place. Dog, man, I drove from this morning, early in the morning, man, like at 2:30 in the morning from Vegas out to Pico Rivera. I get to one to the other. Once the sun started coming up, I realized how many bugs I killed, man. I put in some work, dog. Work, man.
Crazy. And it doesn't bother you to drive in the weather, huh? When it's bad? I think I remember you saying.
No, I like driving in the rain and everything. When it's just hot and sunny and blue skies and there's nothing going on, I don't really dig it too much. It's okay, but I want there to be. I'd rather it be cloudy and gloomy and stuff. You know.
Hey, the snow's pretty challenging. I seen you drive in the snow, man. That's pretty dope. I mean, everything's all white. Man.
As long as it doesn't snow too much. If it snows too much, then I don't like it. But a little bit of snow, it's pretty cool, man. When you get going and your axle starts sliding a little bit, and then you get going, I'm like, okay, all right. As long as we can keep moving, we're good, man.
Okay.
The first time I seen snow in California, I went to where is it, Lancaster, Palmdale, and I was going up there, and then I started seeing to work, right, and I started seeing flurries going along the floor, and I said, oh man, that's pretty cool. First time I've ever seen it. By the time we got there, they go, if you're going to get down the hill, you better leave now because a big storm's coming, right? We didn't make it down the hill, bro. Trucks were jackknifed. It was like blizzard, like you couldn't even see nothing, bro. So we had to pull over somewhere. We tried all routes to come down, the 15, and then this guy goes, go down through this valley, man. And we went to a valley. We're coming down. We got stranded, so we had to spend the night at a hotel, man.
Yeah. That's happened. I've had to spend a night at a hotel before, man.
Yeah.
Too damn bad, but it's rare. It's rare, man. Depending on where you go.
Yeah. Oh, looky here. What do we have here? Hey, Sonny.
Oh, there's Sonny boy. There's your twin. There's your twin.
Said he's gonna jump on.
Hey, jump on, Sonny.
He said.
Jump on, Sonny.
Oh man, I love it.
You gotta get the side by side.
Yeah. So who was first? Were you first or Sonny boy, man? You guys look so identical, man. It's hard to tell, brother.
Much love to Sonny, man.
Yes, much love to Sonny. So I'm going to bring up what's going on right now. I mean, somebody shot a comment last week, and they were like, you guys should talk about what's going on at the border. I really didn't know. House doesn't want to tap in on that one, huh?
I know, he tapped out.
Yeah, no, he doesn't want to get canceled.
Let me shoot the link for Sonny. And I really didn't know what was going on at the border. I had seen a couple, posts about it, but I don't really watch news on a regular basis. So I had to do some research, and I found out what this is called. So Title 42 is what is going on. Here we go. Gripe night. Welcome.
Oh, my screen just cracked.
Hey, Sonny. It's good to see you. Oh, can't hear you. Hello. Okay.
Oh, great, man. Now we got grumpy old man in here.
Oh.
Easy killer.
Well, he's figuring that.
Sonny boy. Hey, my phone's acting up, but if it falls out again, I'll jump back in.
Okay.
I don't know what's cracking.
Okay. I'm going to
hear us
real quick. Title 42 expulsion is what happened.
You guys hear me now?
Now,
yes. No.
Damn, I'm getting good at this computer shit. Damn, I've been figuring things out lately.
Saludos, Sonny boy.
What's up? How you doing, Jen? Long time no see. It's a pleasure seeing you again. Denise, how are you? Long time no see. Conejo, what's up? Brother Chuck and kiss my ass.
Oh my
He's a bobtail driver. I have no respect for bobtail drivers.
Oh man.
What's up, big perro?
Yeah.
I can talk to family like that though.
Yeah. You want
family now, right? Cholo?
You want to talk about our time out in Nevada, dog? Or?
No, I wasn't talking about. I was talking about Cholo. We're family now, right?
Of course. Always
my wife just bought me a husky today.
Oh, you got one? What?
You
A
and your
dog?
4 cats.
Yep.
Wait, he got 6 cats. How many dogs?
Yes.
How many dogs?
3.
3 dogs. Damn.
Oh
You
man,
gotta
dog. Hey, get ready to have hair all over the place.
Right?
Hey, serio, dog. Hey, I'm not lying. Get ready to have hair
Dang.
everywhere. Everywhere.
Hey, the dog's gonna escape. They're gonna dig holes. They're gonna howl, and they're gonna destroy your furniture, bro.
The first thing I'm gonna teach that dog is to hump Cholo's leg.
I'll
Why my phone's doing
make sure
this.
I get the leg ready for that. Hey
Yes,
man,
sir.
I'm serious, dog. I hate having dogs, man.
Really?
Man.
I
Really?
I've always wanted a husky.
I thought they clinged to you already.
Did you
I-
get a male or
I've
female?
always wanted a husky.
You got a
Ever since I was
male?
little.
there's
How old is it? Where is it?
You
He's
got a
9
male
weeks.
or female dog?
9 weeks.
Is it as old as you or?
No, 9 weeks.
Oh, 9 weeks.
Oh,
I'm 10 weeks.
Oh, that's cool.
Hey, Tin Man.
So what's the
Yeah.
topic today?
Everyone was asking last week if we could touch on what's going on at the border, and I didn't know too much was going on, so I had to look it up. And what I came up with is what was happening is the expulsion of Title 42. So this is an act that had been in place. You know, I guess it originally was put in place in 1944. I didn't realize
Oh, that far back? I didn't know it was that far back.
Yeah, I didn't either, but it was, reenacted when 2020, when everything was happening with the pandemic. And basically what it is, Title 42 expulsions were removals by the U.S. government of people who had recently been in the country where a communicable disease was present. The extent of authority for contact, basically, they were saying if you were from a country where there were certain diseases that are carried, they can remove you from the country when you enter.
Well, actually, what it was is Article 42 tells you, because we had COVID.
Yeah.
It was rampant. It was a pandemic. So to keep the people safe from here, and Mexico was still open, anybody coming from over the border that didn't belong in the United States was therefore immediately sent back. They weren't getting any kind of, what do they call it? When
Asylum?
Asylum coming to the United States. That's all 42 did.
Yeah.
Once that was over, the pandemic was taken away, then 42 was supposed to be erased and retracted so that it would go back to the original, what Congress had voted for people can get asylum and stuff like that. They're just making it out to be something a lot worse than they were.
That's why they're saying we're going to get flooded with immigrants at this time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not happening.
So it ended on Thursday. I don't know what the date was, but
12th, I think.
It ended on that day. And so what I don't understand is that I don't understand why this wasn't taken care of a while back, because first of all, I'm not against immigrants coming to this country. I'm just worried about who's coming. They found a few terrorists already. That was in a bunch of a bus that let off, I think, in Chicago, if I'm correct. But he was a terrorist, and we just don't know who we're letting in our country. And not only that, it's like, where are they going to house them? Like, who? We have a homeless problem right now.
Yeah,
and it's sad because where are they going to go? Like, where are we going to house these people? I understand they're human beings, and I understand they want to. They're coming to this country to flee their country because it's bad, or they have to say that. They have to say it's their life is threatened in their own country. Basically, they have to say that.
They're coming here because they want to live a better life and they want to earn some money. In their country, they're not able to do that.
No, but look at our country, though. I mean,
we got to be careful, man. We got to be careful and really watch who's coming through, man, because it's crazy, man. From what I'm hearing, Chinese people are in line coming. That's not good. Too many Chinese people coming across.
I heard they got it all solved though. Everybody's going to Cholo Trucker's house.
Hey, hold on. Wait. Hey,
You can have corn and everything for everybody.
Yeah.
I want to go back. Conejo, where did you say it's not good too many Chinese people coming here? That's what you said, Holmes.
Hey, okay, check it out.
Talking about you, Conejo.
I don't know if it's true or not, but what I seen there, I seen a big line of people from China, and they were asking, "Where are you from?" China. Okay, now our relationship with China right now is not good. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's something that we have to be careful and we have to monitor, man, because it's not good. You know, and us trying to be, oh, we're gonna take in everybody, man. Sometimes we can't. We got to be careful, man. We can't turn them back. You know.
Okay, this is just. Jen, this is just people that are looking for asylum, correct?
I believe so. Here, you know what? I tried to be fair about what I researched, and I looked at like a bunch of different news stations, so I could kind of gather what information I could. I'm not a professional on this. I, was just trying to get the information I could. Mm-hmm. I've seen on certain news stations there's been people bust into 2 buses into New York City, mm-hmm. people in Chicago. They're saying there's thousands of people, and it's not. They're not saying it's Mexican people. It's just people entering through that border.
Yeah. There's people from Honduras. There's people from there's people from all over.
From Morocco, from Syria, yes. From all over the place.
Yeah, I heard Russians as well.
Yeah, and Ukrainian. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
what they're saying.
I'm on the internet. What's up?
And they're saying that they're putting them up in hotels and giving them food vouchers and cell phones.
Wait, come here.
So
okay. For how long? For how long does this process go, though?
I know
they don't even know. There's Biden don't even know. They don't know what to do anymore with anybody. So I don't know.
From what I was hearing is, as soon as these people start coming, they're going to start turning them back. Because they're going to be more strict and more stiffer. So they're going to be shooting a lot of people back immediately, they said. So that's what I'm hearing.
This kind of reminds me of when they were giving out crack pipes and crack to. Mm-hmm. This is just the Republicans and Democrats twisting things around. Mm-hmm. Trump enacted Article 42 because of the COVID, plain and simple. Mm-hmm. Other than that, it goes right back to the way it was. If you illegally cross the border and you get caught, they're sending you back. Mm-hmm. The only difference now is they can walk up to the gate and ask for asylum.
Right.
That's the only thing different.
And they're giving them wristbands to go through the so-called process, right? Process they could process them, get them a name, get them a number, get them whatever they're.
Yeah, because they have to go through the court process in order to become a citizen. They have.
Are they going to change their names?
There's a process that they have to go through.
So nothing's really changed from a couple of years ago to now. Only thing difference is Trump enacted Article 42, and that was to divert the influx of COVID. But in reality, there's no really difference. COVID's over. Not over, but it's not a pandemic no more.
Yeah, so that's why I say that they have to say that they are seeking better lives. Yeah, better life asylum. They have to say they're in danger of their lives in their country. Like that's the main thing that they have to say too.
Yeah.
Hey, but they're all gonna say that.
Yeah, Yeah, right. You're gonna have a flood of people that come and say this is gonna be a very, very long process.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a lot of people that come and say that, and they cannot go ahead and just take everybody at the same time and do the investigation if they plan on doing. I don't know how they plan on doing their investigation.
Well, in the United States, there's certain certain
criteria.
No, places where like we take asylum, like we take those. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's certain countries that we automatically take them for asylum. Other countries like Mexico, they have to get a certain criteria before they're even seen or even considered.
Yeah, not all places take asylum.
But until that happens, we're going to store them somewhere. We're going to take them somewhere, right?
Yeah, we're going to take them all to Cholo's house.
We're okay. But Conejo, we're gonna store them somewhere for how long though? What
whoever long the process is. But they got to prove that they need asylum before they get it.
Yeah, and that's the thing that I saw on one of the interviews. There was a guy standing there, doing a live interview with one of the news stations, and somebody walked up behind him, and he's like, "Let me talk to this young man," and he starts speaking to him. And the guy was from Venezuela, and he's like, "Okay, can I ask you some questions?" And, he had his kids with him, his wife, and he's like, "What brought you here?" He said, "Well, we moved from Venezuela to Colombia, then to Peru. We're just looking for, to make better money." And the guy that was interviewing him then turns to the camera in English and says, "Well, basically, that doesn't grant someone asylum. He's just saying that he wants to make more money.
Right.
He's not in danger."
Yeah, he's out. He's going back.
So I was like, oh.
Honestly, how are they going to prove that they're in danger? I mean, they could just make up a story, but to come up with proof, how's anybody going to come up with proof?
Yeah.
Well,
And that's the
got a way of finding out, right?
Yeah.
And that's the word going around, is that you have to claim your life's in danger. You have to prove it and whatnot. So I don't know how they're going to do that. It just
would it just be your life or you and your family? Say my life is in danger and I got my family, so now can you take us all?
Yeah.
I seen a lady with a daughter. I think she had a daughter, so I guess it's got to be both of them,
But have you guys heard though that terrorists that they found within the group of men that were headed to, I believe, Chicago or New York?
No,
I didn't. I can't remember, you guys.
You just want to shoot somebody, Denise.
Huh?
You just want to shoot somebody.
just give her the.
Point him out to you, huh, Denise? You're supposed to cap in the head.
She's like, "Give me the word."
Oh, no, but those are the type of people that we're gonna have to deal with.
Yeah.
Well, obviously somebody's doing their job because they caught him.
Yeah, people have to be vetted.
They caught him, right?
Yeah, they need to be vetted for sure.
Yeah, that's for sure. So
that's not to mention traffickers, chomos, all these other that we don't even know. We don't know who's, that's just the thing. It's like, just take care of your house, be ready, because shit's gonna go down and it's not gonna be good.
From what I understood, there was a pretty good chunk of people that tried to come over when the first day, and as it's gone on, there's been less and less and less people trying.
Yeah.
Well, look, more people, more problems. That just goes with the territory. So if as we take more people in, there's definitely going to be more problems. It just is. That's just life. More people around, more problems you have.
Cholo. I agree with that, Cholo Trucker. And not only that,
I'm living in California, the influx. We got 92,000 people a year leaving California.
Yeah, a lot of people been leaving the state.
Yeah.
Hey, there's people leaving, but there's also people coming in.
Yeah.
There is people coming in. I mean,
we need to take care of our own people. We got homeless is just like out of control. It's everywhere. It's mental health. It's just all these things that combine, and it's gonna blow up soon, if not sooner.
Yeah. But are we really helping the mentally ill, or are we just aiding and abetting them by giving them, what they need to stay on the streets and get high?
Yeah. I mean, look, when they gave out, like, who said something about the crack pipes? They were giving they still do those.
That wasn't true. They were giving that.
Safe,
that's what the Republicans are saying about the pamphlets that the Democrats were giving out and cotton swabs, stuff like that, and then they turned it into that they're getting free crack pipes.
Well, they have those safe houses too, where you could go and slam heroin and be, somebody watching over you while you're doing it, because they don't want you.
Would you rather have them do that or then go on the street and do it?
I mean, to me that was a shock, but I would rather it be like that.
Yeah, because you don't want the kids seeing that. You don't want people on the streets seeing them. They're homeless. They got nowhere to go. Might as well do it in some place safe.
Well, I mean, look.
But you call it, I don't know. But that's not, I feel that's not helping them in any way. I mean, yes, it's getting them off the street, but it's not helping them, man. Because
no, it's not helping them.
Supplying and providing, you know. If they says, hey, come through this channel, if we're going to hook you up with this, we're going to help you get off it, or this and that, you know. But not to say, hey, here's a syringe, or here's this and that, man. Yeah. Just do it in here. Don't do it outside, you know.
It's a bunch of bull crap.
Yeah, but in today's society, you got people dealing with fentanyl, which is a 50-50 chance that you're going to live.
That's crazy.
So you would much rather try to reach them that way, because these people obviously don't want to get. A lot of them don't want to get clean.
Yeah.
No matter what you out from.
And that's the thing, man. That's the thing. Okay, you can offer all the help you want. Offer all the help you want. It's on the person if they themselves want to better themselves on whatever it is. If they have a vice, whatever it may be, to get moving forward, to work, to get a job, anything, whatever it may be, you can offer all the help. But ultimately, it's up to the individual to grasp it and take that help and do something with it.
And that's
outside of that, we're just going in circles saying, "Oh, we need help. We need to help. We need to help." Okay, well, when help is there, how many are really taking advantage of that? I'm not saying nobody's taking advantage of that. I'm saying how many are taking advantage of that, and then turn around and blame everybody else and saying, "Oh, we need to help these people."
And you know what the sad thing is? Point blank, is that drugs are gonna be here forever. They've been here. They're gonna be here. They're, like you said, so it's up to that individual person that want to change. You know,
that
I mean, what are you gonna do?
That is so strong that if you come in contact with it or whatever, and you ingest just a little bit, it could kill you.
Oh yeah.
They had this scene the other day on the news where they were giving out apartments to people that are in need of a home.
Yeah.
And they had picked up a bunch of people from downtown Los Angeles and took them to Linwood and housed them. Gave them apartments. Hey, these are your houses. Live here. You got this much time to get your shit together. Boom, boom. Half of them left because they said Linwood was too far from downtown where they like to run around.
Not only that, half of them left because there's a curfew and there's rules.
They don't want no rules. They don't want no rules.
Yeah.
But can't help somebody that doesn't want to be helped.
Well, I mean that's
a cholo trucker.
And it's got to be it. You got to have rules. You got to set standards.
Yes, there has to be rules. Come on now, but they don't want rules. They don't want to be in by 9 o'clock. They don't want to, they don't want to have their stuff checked out and monitored. They don't want to have their belongings. They carry all that stuff. They can't have all that stuff in there. They're limited to their baggage, and they want to take the whole basket. You know what I mean?
Right. And I feel like I don't know. I see a lot of housing happening here in Salinas, right? The little motels that used to be like all over the area. Now they're putting like a little kitchenette in there, and they're calling it an apartment, and they're using that for the homeless. They're moving them into there. There was a program
all over, Jen. That's happened over here. I seen it in Los Angeles, over here in Riverside. It's everywhere.
Yeah, I think it's happening in Sacramento too. But I know someone that was in that program. It's like something turnkey. So they told this person they needed to stay in this motel for a while. The whole motel was filled with people that were homeless. But she told me they were all addicts. They were all doing their thing still, day and night. And the people who were running the program were even buying off of them.
You guys don't hear this one.
The whole thing was corrupt.
Yeah, Jen, I think I mentioned this, but my brother was in a shelter down here, and they let you do drugs, but if they catch you with them, they'll take them, confiscate them, and then when you go out, they'll give you it, and then you go out. I'm like, what?
There's a thing right here by LA County Jail. They made they look like apartments, but they're actually tractors that they converted into rooms. It's like the ones you have at the docks or the ports.
Mm-hmm.
They made them and they put an air conditioner, everything, 2-story, and it looks nice. But outside of it, looks like a truck. I've only seen maybe 4 or 5 people in the whole thing because nobody wants to go. Nobody wants to follow the rules.
No.
That's the thing right there. I know somebody that was in one of those housing units and they had so many rules, they just didn't want to be in there, you know? That's it.
What do you do? You know? What can we do?
Yeah, you can't kidnap people and force them to better themselves. If they don't want to, they don't want to. And people put so much on government saying they need to help. They need to help. They cannot forcefully just kidnap you and force you and fix you, man. That's not, they can't do that. So at some point, it does have to be the person, the individual. So, and by the way, friends and family that you surround yourself with. If you don't surround yourself with the right people and you surround yourself with people that are going to just, advance you in the vices that you have. And look, it sucks, man, because some people, their mind mentally, they're gone already. And that's the life they know, and they don't value themselves. And so that's just the route they take. And if that's the route they take, there's only really so much you can do. It's so easy to just point and blame government and say it's all their fault. They can do so much more. They can't go kidnapping people.
Nope.
Yeah.
I agree with
I have a family member. I have my godson that he's an adult. They call the cops on him all the time, and they can't take him unless he wants to go, and he tells them no.
Yeah, you really can't once they're an adult.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been in a situation like that before where it's like, hey, unless there's something going down that's a crime, there's nothing we can do. I have a cousin that's out there, and he does that. He blames everything on the system, on the family. And my mom was a single mom. She had all kinds of boyfriends. I'm like, yeah, but your brother turned out all right.
Yeah, right.
He's, I don't know.
And sometimes I sound like I'm not. Trust me, I do have a heart for these people, but only so much. Like, I don't feel sorry for you because you choose to do drugs and live the life like that. I don't feel sorry for you.
You're cold-blooded, Denise. You're cold-blooded.
I mean, after so long, you go through, and I've been there where I've helped and helped and helped and helped and helped, and it's like, okay, now you're taking my kindness for weakness because because
that can go on and on.
Now I'm the bad guy that don't want to help you anymore. But it's like, come on, now I've been there, done that. Don't even tell me, because I've had family members tell me like, help them. They're your brothers or whatnot, and I'm like, nah, dude, I've been there, done that. Just
when
because
you start taking from your own family, that's the problem. When you start not paying attention to your kids and your husband and everybody else,
your health, my health was at risk. My health was
bad.
That's
the problem, because then you start hurting your own family.
Yeah, I had to wake up. My daughter slapped me and said, "Mom, look what you're doing yourself. Like, you're really gonna get sick and leave us for them." And I'm like, man, you're right.
That's how.
Hey, who has the birds? I hear some birds. Sonny boy, you have the birds?
Yeah.
Oh,
no, 3 birds, 2, 10.
Yeah, how many birds you got, Sonny boy?
My mother-in-law has 2.
Oh, okay. Are they parakeets?
Yeah, she had 4, and then our cats got a hold of them.
Oh no.
Survival. It's called survival.
And my cats are looking innocent afterwards.
Right?
Cool, but
I get this bird that chirps outside the window at night, and it starts at like 12 o'clock. I'm not lying. Goes all night. It just chirps and chirps and chirps.
Maybe that bird got a hold of one of those pipes they're handing out. Huh?
Yeah, those freak cats. I didn't even realize. I was so used to hearing them, and I wasn't paying attention. But they're making all kinds of noise.
So would you guys?
Birds make out though.
Yeah.
They sit there and they're kissing all damn day.
What?
Mm-hmm.
They're watching you on Mama. Stop showing them that shit.
Are you jealous there, Sonny boy?
Yeah, a whole lot, dog. I don't get
what do you
that
mean?
kind of
He's the one showing them.
I don't get that kind of attention. For like every 20 minutes, I gotta cover them up with a little sheet so they can have the privacy.
You're getting old, Sonny. You're getting old.
All right, Mr. I'm young. He's in a walker.
No, it's a cane.
Hey, at first I thought it was saggy pants, but then I realized you were just wearing a diaper.
Hey, I borrowed it from you, man. You know that.
Because I don't need them no more. I'm good now.
No.
This is a round table.
Okay.
Right, Sonny, I think you brought up. I think it was you that had brought up like 90,000. Was it?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you guys? I'll start with you. We'll go around. Would you consider leaving California?
I am seriously considering it now.
Okay.
I love California. I always have. This is home to me. I can't imagine living anywhere else. But it's getting so expensive to live here where I don't have the funds to. I don't know how much longer I can maintain being here. You know what I mean? Because and then my daughter, she moved to a different state. You know what I mean? I want to go and spend some time with. She has a kid. I'm thinking of seriously moving over there just to spend some time with her because we'll see my grandkids over here. But I got to spend some time on my daughter's kids too when she has them.
Yeah, that's
so,
true.
Yeah, I'm considering moving out. They don't have the taxes out there as bad. They don't have there's a lot of perks of moving out of California right now.
Florida?
Yeah.
Florida. I thought Florida would be expensive.
No, and then I'm gonna get if I do move to Florida, I already got a plan. The first thing I'm doing, I'm gonna get a Trump tattoo on my forehead. And then
They'll fit in, huh?
And then go gunning for Cholo Trucker.
Hey, check it out, man. Just on that, let me show you guys the two bobbleheads I got, man.
Oh, no.
Check this out.
Right next to each other, even.
I got the one.
President Donald Trump and President Barack Hussein Obama.
I got both.
Oh, wow.
I don't know who this is, Cholo.
And they're
yeah, two bobbleheads, man. Yeah. Nice. Whenever we have the, I'm gonna get JFK. I don't know who is that.
Right?
Hey, are we bringing out toys or what? What's up, man?
No, I'm just saying. You know, whenever we have like the first woman's president or whatever, that's the next one. And I'm gonna get JFK because he was the first Catholic. So
yeah, there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Denise, have you ever considered moving out of California?
I mean, yeah, we have just because of the gun laws, but other than that, we're here.
Yeah,
we're not going nowhere. My husband has a job. He's been at for 30 years.
Denise just wants to shoot somebody. I'm telling you.
I know.
Yeah, that would be the only reason.
Yeah, yeah. Cholo, how about you? Have you ever considered it?
I did once upon a time, not anymore. Now I think I've said this for a while, man. There's two countries. There's California, and then there's the United States of America. Especially
California.
Yeah, no. Especially, you know, even just with trucking, you know, there's truckers that do not come to California because of the laws to come into the state.
Really?
It's crazy on how much this state regulates so much, makes it very difficult, and even to start a small business. But
I agree.
I have a truck driver cousin, Cholo, and I was telling him, about like the electric trucks and all that, and he's like, I go, is that gonna hurt the truckers from California? He was like, nah, it's not. I'm just like, you guys.
I'm not thinking of leaving California. Just leave your politics. I have no politics, man.
There
you go.
I got no politics.
You go both things, either or, huh?
Yeah, but no, I did once upon a time, but nah, not anymore. At least not in the near future. Maybe somewhere down the line. I always liked Albuquerque. When I went to Albuquerque, that was pretty nice. I like Denver as well.
I like Montana. I would go to Montana.
Montana seems pretty nice, but no, not anytime soon. I'm still here to raise some more havoc.
Right.
Hey Cholo, though, do you have if the trucking business was to fall, whatever, would you have a second? Would you have a backup plan?
Yeah, leave. I'd move.
Don't tell him that Denise is going to
I
open a
would leave.
business.
If the option is to get a different job, to stop trucking or leave California, I'm gone. I'm gone. So Sonny and I will hit the road, man. We will hit the road like Dumb and Dumber. We won't even blast the radio. Bird. Yeah.
You mean you're gonna take me in your bobtail, Cholo truck?
That's what we're gonna do, dog. I'm gonna rent a nice little van dressed up like a puppy.
Oh, bobtail driving.
Yeah, dog, and we're gonna head out of here. No, but
we'll show you how to drive a real truck one of these days, Cholo.
Wow.
Yeah.
How about House?
Yeah, House. What about you? Would you consider moving?
House.
Actually, I'm here in Cali, and I'll stay in Cali. I'll do whatever I have to do to stay here. I love California. You know, if anything, I'll probably try to move somewhere else, but I'm happy with where I'm at. You know, even if it gets tougher, you just got to keep on grinding. You know, I'm not going to pick up and move to another state where I have no family or anything like that. Hell no. Mm-mm.
Yeah. See, I guess it depends, man. Like I love my family, but we're not close like that. So if I leave, it's not like I spend time with my family all the time, or we see each other, for birthdays or.
Hey, check this out, Cholo Trucker. You know, my life has changed, right? Mm-hmm. And I spoke to you before, but I'm into my grandkids now and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? As I'm getting older, that's what makes me happy. You know, I used to live a life. This was my lifestyle before, man. I don't know if you see it. Look, you see all these people?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Look, you know who they are? Be Real, Cecilia, Be Real, George Perez, Jeff Garcia. You know, all these people, man. I used to kick it and do all these things, but now as I'm getting older, I find my peace with my grandkids, man.
Mm-hmm.
And so I got to stay close to my grandkids, man. Always.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like, for me personally, I feel like California is getting very expensive to keep up with. It's a struggle. I would consider, if I could get all my kids to agree to go with me, moving to where my son's at in Idaho. It's a lot more affordable there. He stays in contact with me about the things, the price of groceries, the housing. It's an open carry state. It's I've looked at, a lot of the stuff with crime. It's seems pretty safe, but I do love where I live too. So it would be like a last ditch effort if I just couldn't make it anymore. I would consider.
If you moved to Idaho, would you vote for Pedro? Okay.
Hey, would you grow potatoes?
They know what they do.
Will you have a pet llama?
Will she peel potatoes?
Hey, I don't know how long I would last in Florida, though.
Really?
Why not long?
One of my pet peeves is I want to pull the alligator's tail and see what he does.
Oh my gosh.
But if he gets a hold of me and I die, at least I did what I wanted, right?
Yeah. Would you consider ever trying alligator? Would you eat it?
Yeah, I'll try it.
Yes, really? I want to try it. I want to try it.
I pull on his tail too. So yeah, I'll do it.
Yes, I definitely 100%. It's on my bucket list. I definitely want to try it. Absolutely.
It's harder.
If I eat octopus, I will eat alligator. Most definitely.
I feel like tough. It seems like it would be real tough meat.
I don't think so. I've seen them like prepare it on different cooking shows, and the meat is white, and they say it tastes like chicken. Yeah,
Looks soft.
I guess.
We'll make it some like carne asada, make it a Mexican style.
Yeah, put in a taco or a torta. Just throw a little salsa on it. You'll be all right.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Oh man.
hey, what's on your bucket list, Cholo? Just name one. What you're gonna do next?
Oh, on my bucket list, something that I would love to do like before I die.
Yes.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I want to dive into like the ocean with a knife in my mouth.
A what?
A knife in my mouth, like in the action movies. Like there's
Man,
like
you
a
could do that in the neighborhood.
No, dog, like a boat's about to explode. And I just, for no reason, I just put a knife in my mouth and I just dive into the water.
Do it in your bathtub, dog.
Easy Rambo. Easy Rambo.
Hey, that's what I'm gonna do, dog. I'm gonna do it in the bathtub, Holmes. Except I'm gonna do a cannonball.
Mine would be like jump out of an airplane.
You would do that?
I would love to do it.
I was supposed to do that, but because of the restrictions of COVID and everything, it was only limited. So I hope to do it either this year or next year. I'd like to clothesline a guy off a motorcycle and then take it. You know what I mean? Like, in action movies, like I'm being chased or I'm chasing somebody and some dude's just going, I just clothesline him off his motorcycle and speed away.
Oh, God.
Crazy.
How about you, Sonny? You got anything on the bucket list?
I want to go anaconda hunting in Amazon.
Hey.
I want to wrestle with an anaconda.
Whoa.
And I'm dead serious.
The children watching, Sonny.
It's all right, though. True. It's true, though. I want to wrestle with an anaconda.
Does it matter what color the anaconda is?
I'm not racial.
Okay.
I'm just saying whoever loses get a finger in their butt, okay?
Damn, funny boy.
That is, that's definitely a bucket list.
Crazy.
What about you, House? I mean,
you know, my bucket list would probably take a trip on a ship to Alaska.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be cool.
And that's the same
check out the Aurora lights. Yeah.
Is that because it got the wheelchair access for you, old geezer?
Exactly. You got it right there.
You know,
they got the scooter, everything, man. If I need a scooter, I'll throw some Dayton's on there. I'll be scooting, homie.
Titanic on.
And that's the same ship that catches on fire, so I have to jump off with a knife in my mouth, dog. Just dive into the water. I got one for you, House. Don't you want to catch a punch?
No, you know what?
You had a bar, somebody throws a punch at you, just catch it.
Hey, let me tell you something. You don't know me, Cholo Trucker, but even at my age, as you can see, I can't move very, very quick, right? I mean, very much walking and stuff like that. But I still got it in me, carnal. I still somebody. I thought you meant catch a punch. Somebody take a swing at me.
Oh,
well, if you do that,
your hand, Holmes.
Oh,
anybody can take one in the face.
No, to me, I would basically I could block and then counter punch. You know, I'm good at that. I don't want to catch it. I'll block and bam. You know?
Dog, that's sweet. Holmes. Everybody does that. I'm talking about you catch the punch and then you slowly start twisting it. And then the person.
Hey, I used to catch a
big dog.
Hey, I was so quick, Cholo Trucker. I used to catch a fly like this, homie.
Oh, the chopsticks.
Did you see that one? Did you see that one catch that punch that Cholo Trucker caught on that boxing match? He was out. Like,
hey, you know what, Sonny? I've been watching. I don't know if you guys seen this clip, but have you ever seen Jerry Lewis boxing in a ring with this other guy?
Yeah.
That's Cholo Trucker and Gunner right there, bro.
Jerry Lewis?
Jerry Lewis. You got to watch that little flick on TikTok, man. It's cracking me up, bro.
Oh, I got to look that up, dog.
Look up Jerry Lewis in the boxing ring. And I said, that's Cholo Trucker and fucking, Gunner.
Oh, I gotta look that up. I didn't know Jerry Lewis did
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
it's
saw
funny as hell,
Screech.
dog.
I saw Screech get in a boxing ring.
that's right. He
I
did.
seen that one. Yeah.
He got in the boxing ring.
Screech has done some.
Screech?
Screech.
That just tells you how young Cholo Trucker is. Screech.
I know he's still a baby. He's what do you how old is Cholo Trucker? 40?
41.
41. He's
Next
still a
week we're
baby.
talking about
Man.
Hannah Montana.
Oh man.
Hey, Screech. Yeah, he's done some.
Screech.
He was
Screech
at
went to my husband's cousin's high school, the private
Did he?
school, Catholic
He
school
did?
in Anaheim. Yeah.
He went to Catholic school. Okay. I know he was in some bad, naughty movies too. I had heard.
Oh yeah.
He died. So
Did he really?
yeah, he's dead.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Oh, wow. All right.
yeah, he died.
Hey, here it is. Check it out. Check it out. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it?
Oh,
That's Solo Trucker right there. Hold on. Let me fast forward it. You can see him in action right here. Watch. Here he is right here. Watch.
Is that where he goes?
boy.
Rolls back.
Watch. Look at it.
I gotta check that out, dog.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh shoot.
Oh shoot, man. Don't make it.
Look at Sonny. He's all.
You gotta check that out.
What are you doing, son?
Can't see.
What's up, Jen? What else we got?
I know.
Jerry Lewis.
That's pretty great. Well, first, Denise, did you say what you would do? Your bucket list?
Yeah, jump out of an airplane.
Oh, that's
Oh, you
right.
get well. That's doable. Are you gonna do that?
Not at my age. I have a heart attack.
There's
Hey, Denise. Hey, they got wind tunnels over here.
All
Denise.
right. Well, wait a second. Hold on. Then it's got to be something that you're still willing to do.
Okay, let me see. What would I?
He's willing to eat a taco with the whole tortilla.
What you doing? Yeah, you're doing a taco contest.
Yeah.
I got to think about that one because that was my main thing was to jump out of a plane.
And you wouldn't do that now?
I mean, if I was in good health, I mean, I'm not in bad health, but it would be scary.
Don't you? Haven't you seen those people that for like their 80th birthday, 90th birthday, they go skydiving?
Off, old ladies.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
I would
crazy.
do it, guys. I would do it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because that's your bucket list, right? If you die, you die, right? Doing it.
So then when you gonna do it? Let's go. Let's get this going. Let's make this happen.
God.
You said you would do it. Okay.
I'd have my daughter look into that one.
You never set it up?
Yeah.
Hey, Denise, come down here and go to one of those wind tunnels where you could practice, and you're just in a tunnel and you'll float around and stuff.
I'd have to do
Try that for first.
Huh.
Those are a trip. Yeah.
Just jump out of a plane.
I wish they had an anaconda tunnel.
They probably do, Sonny. But
Let me know where it's at. I'm going. Shit.
hey, I don't know. you know?
My daughter doesn't want to let me get next to no alligators. She's like,
You know
no. She's like, no.
Yeah.
I seen men wrestle with alligators, and they done well.
Yeah.
But like if you're talking like wrestling with a big bear or something like that, I don't know, man. But alligator, I think you got it, Sonny boy.
And anacondas.
Yeah,
both at the same time. Ain't scared.
Yeah, okay.
I hope they don't. Hey, the anacondas might just choke you, bro. They just might crunch you.
Neck, dog.
Nah, I think he's bigger than. I think Sonny could wrestle.
I want to see the biggest anaconda in the world.
Yeah,
that's the one I want to go after.
You guys are crazy.
We're gonna go big. We're going big, dog.
Yeah.
Hey, they'll swallow you whole, Sonny boy. It's as big as you are.
Sonny's passionate about the anacondas, man.
Yes, sir.
I think we all of us that are here, I think we all have dogs, right? Even though Cholo, you said you you don't really care for the dogs too much.
That's not what I said. That's not
Okay.
what I
What do
said.
you say? Sorry.
The only thing he's ever copped to is he doesn't tell his kids I love you. He won't buy anybody a birthday present, but he wants to be a diva when his birthday comes around.
Hey, actually, I did tell my kids I love them that one time. What was it?
December. That one time.
I did. December.
That one time.
December of 2021.
Yeah.
He even knows the day.
Yeah, it's a memorable date, man. That's man.
Yeah, a holiday.
Okay. What I said is I don't like having dogs.
Oh.
That's what I don't like. It's not that I don't like the dog. The dogs are being dogs. Dogs are gonna be dogs. I don't like having dogs. I think it's wrong.
Okay.
It's wrong, and you guys are all wrong for having dogs. So.
Hey, I agree with you, Cholo Trucker. I don't have a dog, man. I don't need a dog
for you, man. Good for you.
Hey, I've had several.
Cholo, what did we say when you told us when we met you at the swap meet and we said, and you guys told us you're getting dogs? I was like, go, be prepared to have a baby. That's like having a baby, and you were not down for it. Crazy loca wife was.
You know what? I did. Look, they're here because of her, because I love her and she wants the dogs. Okay. It's not that I don't like the dogs, and it's not that I hate the dogs, because I don't. The dogs are being dogs. I don't like having dogs.
Well,
there's a major
you can't go nowhere. You have to.
Maybe the dogs
I could go anywhere. They don't stop me from going anywhere.
Maybe they're not bad if they're outside dogs, but if they're an inside dog, then you got to worry about the dogs, you know.
Maybe the dogs don't like you, Cholo. You ever think about that?
Hey,
what is Darlene saying? She has 13 dogs.
She has 13 dogs.
Wow.
Trip, Darlene.
I have 143 dogs. She says 143 dogs. Look.
Yeah, but then she corrected herself.
No. I think she has 143. Darlene, you're nuts.
Well, you have 143 immigrants living at your house, Cholo.
Not 143 of them.
Yeah, you must have a farm.
So you guys know the phrase, like, dogs are a man's best friend. I'm sure you've heard that.
Yes.
I've heard the phrase. Yes.
Yes. Okay. So trip out on this. So in Colorado, right, this guy is driving along. I guess he's swerving, whatever, and he gets pulled over. And when he gets pulled over, the cop goes up, starts to walk up to his window. And this guy did his dog so dirty. He switched seats with his dog and put his dog in the driver's seat.
Oh, shit.
And tried to pull it off like the dog was driving.
Good.
So did the dog get the ticket?
Yeah.
No, and you know what's even crazier? The guy that was driving was super drunk, and there were two sober people in the back seat. But
okay, wait. Did anybody confess that that's what he did?
He said the dog was driving.
No, that's what I'm saying. Did anybody actually confess that he switched places with the dog?
The cop said that he saw him, through the glass, moving places with the dog. But
does he have that on camera?
I want to see it if he did.
Okay. Because if not, what? Now everybody's siding with the cop. Maybe the dog really was in the driver's seat.
Maybe. You know what? I seen a video on TikTok where a dog was driving a ride-on lawnmower.
Yeah, I seen that one too.
Yeah, so maybe the dog. You never know.
Hey, man, you guys keep
anything's possible. Cholo Trucker to learn to drive a bobtail. Anything's possible.
Yeah, you guys keep. Yeah, I saw a dog surfing. I'm telling you guys, man. I'm telling
you.
Oh
yeah, bobtails are automatics, right?
No, that's just the size. They have an axle.
No, I know it. I know, but Cholo Trucker drives an automatic right now, doesn't he?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. No, yeah. All
only a 12-inch truck.
I know that's not big enough for you with your anaconda hunting.
Hey, Cholo, I have a question for you, Cholo.
Yes, sir.
Are you the vehicle the truck that you're gonna purchase? Is it gonna be automatic?
Most likely, dog. It's California, man. All these newer trucks, the standard shift is starting to go away, especially in the state of California, man. It's
you're gonna get an automatic.
It's California, dog. I can't. A
You
lot of these
get
sticks,
an automatic.
yeah, it's most
Not even
likely
a
it's
truck,
gonna have
dog.
to be. No, I agree, Sonny.
It's a Hot
I
Wheel.
agree. Sonny, believe me, I agree.
Now I'm
I
starting.
completely
really
agree,
questioning if you're a
and
truck
I do
Why is it
not.
traffic?
Like.
Because of traffic and all the shifting.
I do not like what I see when I
You don't
look at
use
a
the
lot
clutch.
of
You don't use the clutch in the
who's
truck.
behind the wheel in the trucks, man. The whole game has completely changed. It's completely.
Solo trucker, you'll save your knees by getting the automatic, unless
Wow.
you know how to float the gears. You know.
No, yeah, I mean, I was always trucking with a standard, dog.
I don't even think you know how to float the gears, trucker.
Oh, Sonny, anytime, big dog, anytime. You want to start floating?
He's calling
You
you
want to
out.
start
See that
floating
Jen is over there
gears?
threatening me, Jen.
Calling you out,
You
buddy.
see, he's threatening me, Jen.
Solo's like this. Floating gears. What is that?
Let me throw this to you guys. All right, since we're talking about pets and animals and stuff like that. Okay, and I said I don't like having dogs. It's not that I don't like the dogs. The dogs are being the dogs. Okay. Can you guys see that it's somewhat wrong owning an animal? Shouldn't the animals be free and doing what they do?
If they're wild, yes.
Well,
wait, what makes them not wild?
I was just
Isn't that what they call domestic animal?
Right, okay. How do they get domestic? A human takes them in and domesticates them to doing whatever they want them to do. Shouldn't all these animal lovers say like, hey, it's wrong. You can't own a living creature. It should be out living freely. Why are you incarcerating it? And it eats whatever you want it to eat, when you want it to eat. It goes wherever you allow it to go. You become its master. I thought Pedia was all against this.
Dogs are different than regular animals, dog.
Well, they're not an
They've
animal.
been domesticated from the beginning of time.
For years, since the Egyptian days, man.
And the dog, it appreciates you. When you come home, the wife ain't being nice to you, but the dog is. You gotta be. A dog will do anything for you. Most dogs will give up their life for you. They don't gotta do that for you if they don't really care about you. Because they want to be free.
Are you speaking on yourself?
Dog out there, I bet you anything to get killed. Right? They can't fend for themselves. This is the
dogs. Are you saying dogs can't fend for themselves?
Where he tried to say, let a dog fend for himself. I'm not buying my wife a birthday present. This and that. You can't say happy birthday to a person, dog.
He's all this and that.
You got issues, homie.
No.
You need to go see
actually, okay. All right. Am I not making a good point here, dog?
No, you're not.
No. Okay. So human beings have gotten animals that we feel that we want to feel fit and incarcerate them. You got your birds there. They can't fly because you got them in a cage.
They would get
love
killed
birds.
Open.
Shouldn't animals be free instead of us having so much dominion and saying, you know what? I own you. You are mine now. You do what
put these birds out in the field, they're gonna get killed.
You go where I tell you to go. I'll put you on a leash. That is what humans are doing to animals. And we see that as okay. You know what? Check this out. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and say this, man. We are so much judging what happened many, many, many years ago and saying, oh, it was wrong, whatever it may be. You have no idea how the future is going to judge us. How do you know
you're judging us now?
3,000 years from now is going to be illegal, and they're going to look at it like, hey, you're not supposed to own animals.
We're doing 3 years. We're doing 3 seconds right now, and you're already judging us.
Let them be. Let them do their thing. You're not supposed to own them for your own gratification.
Well, that's already
you're going to be owning robots and
animal already.
Right. So I'm gonna go to your house.
One person at a time.
And I'm gonna free your dogs. And when your wife comes to kill me, I'm gonna point at you.
What? I didn't understand that.
I said you're right. I'm gonna go to your house. I'm gonna open the gate and tell them run free. And when they get away, and your wife gets mad to come and kill me, I'm gonna show her this video and say, look, this is what Cholo Choker told me.
Hey, I've already said it. I've already said it, man. I'm just simply saying, okay? So many people today judge the past of like, oh, right is right, wrong is wrong. How can that they not see what was wrong back then? You have no idea. Thousands of years from now, they're not going to look back in our time and say, hey, they owned animals? Like, that's wrong. How can you own an animal? It's a living creature. You take them out of their environment, you domesticate them, become their master. Eat whatever you tell them to eat, when you tell them to eat. You tell them where they go. You put leashes on them. You incarcerate them in your yard or in your house. No, you can't leave. You can't go wherever you want to go, or birds or fish or whatever it may be. Yet some of these people are the same ones that cry about SeaWorld when the trainers there have a big relationship with a lot of those animals there at SeaWorld, but then you have a pet at home. It makes me scratch my head, dog. And
hey,
I'm not
Cholo Trucker, how many times has your dogs?
I can see the wrong in owning an animal.
You
don't own an animal. How do you own an animal, dog? It's a living creature.
Well, name an extinct animal now.
You have to get it licensed, and that's your responsibility. If anything happens, if he bites anybody or this and that, and it's your responsibility, man. But
have you seen
how many times have your dog got out?
Animals eat. Some of them eat better than I do.
Yeah, some people
are taking better care than I am. Some go to doctor's appointments on a daily basis, on a regular basis. People spend thousands and thousands taking care of animals. How are they incarcerated?
How are they incarcerated?
Yeah, how are they incarcerated? The damn dogs walk around all day long. They can get out. They can get over fences. They can go through doors. They can do all kinds of stuff if they wanted to leave, but they don't.
Okay, no, that's fine, Sonny. That's fine. I'm just saying most people put a fence up so the dog won't leave, so the dog won't get out.
Well, I'll put a door.
Or not, and by the way, not just dogs, fish tanks, bird cages.
Oh, now you're gonna go after the fish.
All this stuff. So you know what?
400 years from now.
You know what? I'm glad. Jen, make
sure
you
Martin Luther King Cholo.
Jen, make sure you save this video. Because thousands of years from now, people are going to look at me like a straight hero, a pioneer, man, where they're going to say like, hey, he saw that it was wrong to control animals. They should be out living in the wild. You know how we got our two dogs, man, that my beautiful, crazy, local wife loves so dearly, and she truly, really does. Okay, we took them from the family. We took them from the mom.
If you really feel that way, you should
know though.
During your crotch.
They don't know. Wait.
They didn't know that. They didn't know you took them from their mom.
All right, so if you kidnap somebody and they don't know that,
it depends on the relationship they have with that person.
Solo Trucker, you need to release those
things you have more than feeling.
They kidnap somebody they don't know.
All right, so if you kidnap somebody and that person forms a relationship with them because you kidnapped them, then it some way makes it okay.
Jen.
No.
Wait. But why, Denise? Why doesn't it make it okay?
Because you're gonna miss that person. If that's you're not saying kidnap until right now. I'm just saying like so they're not attached to the mom and dad. So when you take them, they're not attached, so they don't have that bond. If they had the bond, then yeah.
Okay, so if you kidnap a baby from the hospital. And then years later, that baby grows up and has a relationship with the person that kidnapped them.
That's a human.
That makes it okay.
That's because they're gonna have a bond with them. They're not gonna know unless you tell them that they're kidnapped when they're a baby.
So that's what I'm saying. So then it's okay because you kidnapped them when they were a baby.
Well, yeah, because they're gonna have that relationship with you.
Denise, is there a
legal?
What do you mean?
You're saying it's okay to kidnap a baby?
No, I'm not saying don't kidnap. I'm just saying like there's a bond, and there's just like there's a bond you have with somebody, and then there's just something you're used to.
Cholo, are you trying to compare animals and human beings?
Yeah, he did that.
I'm just saying, if you want, if you don't
I'm giving an example, and there's no way that we can make the comparison because we don't know how the dog parents feel when you take them. We can compare it through our human eyes and say like, they'll forget about it, they'll live on. But you don't know what the mother of the dog is really feeling.
Well, that's like saying you know, you have a biologic your mom that raised you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you got the mom that probably never was there. So how do you guys? So you're going to be closer to the mom that raised you and have that love.
Yes. However,
then if you on the other hand, if you're raised by somebody that's never there, how do you have that bond and that love? You don't.
Yeah, but that mother's never there because the other person kidnapped that person. That's why.
But the hypocrisy of this conversation is two huskies at home.
Yeah, that love.
Yeah, and I'm pointing out the wrongness in it. Having dogs,
you should go free them.
Having dogs lets me know. Like, you know what? These dogs should be out wild hunting, man.
People don't know that. They don't.
I agree.
That's why they have hunting dogs, though.
Wait, they don't know. Hold on. Denise, wait, what? That's why they have hunting dogs?
Well, yeah, to be out in the wild. But if your crazy local wife nurtured and loved those dogs, that's all they know. It's her love.
Who makes them hunting dogs, though?
I mean, like hunting dogs. You know, you got those. What are those dogs called?
Who makes them hunting dogs, though?
Some dogs are naturally hunting dogs.
The breed.
It's not human beings that turns them in, that decides that they're hunting dogs.
I mean, they get trained.
That's my point. That's what I'm saying. We are getting dogs. We are getting animals and using them for our own gratification, saying that we own them because we have a license to them. That is my point.
Oh, well,
the whole wrongness in owning animals. I'm telling you,
Bella.
My beautiful huskies, they belong to me.
Yeah.
Somebody's getting their ass beat tonight. And it ain't
you know what? You do have some points because you made me stop and think while I'm listening to you say that. How many times I've told my dog Angel, I've been like, Angel, go lay down. You know, when she's trying to come in here and mess with something, and then I go walk through the living room and I see her all sad, and I'm like, damn, I feel bad now. Mm-hmm. I know she knows I'm telling her, go, I have to do something. And she probably doesn't understand, like, why are you telling me to go away?
I think they do understand.
She loves you.
I think dogs.
Because she loves you. She wants to be your companion.
Right.
Sonny.
Sonny.
You don't like your kids.
No, Sonny.
And I can agree with you. I don't like mine either, but besides the point, what?
No.
Cholo.
Yes.
So you're telling me that when my dog, when I have my Bubba was alive and he sat at the door and waited for me to come home from the market and sat at that gate the whole time, he was waiting for me, not his mom and dad. He was waiting for me.
Yes, because that's what we've domesticated. We taught them that. We taught them to have that. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I'm getting to the root of it. You guys are looking at it from where it is now. Like, hey, my dog loves me. Yes, of course. That's why I gave the example. If you kidnap a kid and you have a relationship with that kid, raising that kid's going to love you, right? So when you're gone, whatever it may be, you have that relationship with that kid. Nonetheless, you kidnapped that kid. That's my point that I'm making. Not to say that kid is not going to have feelings for you. Of course, he's going to have feelings for you, but you kidnapped.
An animal is not a kid, though, is it?
Look at this.
Is that what you're trying to say? Or am I understanding it wrong? An animal's not a kid, though. It's an animal. I mean,
I agree. House, I agree with you 1,000%. But how many people say that dogs are a part of their family?
Yeah. I hear what you're saying. It's learned behavior. It's learned behavior.
Yeah, you domesticate these animals to love you, to respect you, to do what you tell them to do. and this is your home. This is the way you should act. Don't act like you're dog. Don't act like you're a dog. Act like you're a dog in this house with my rules, the way I tell you.
Okay,
you
Cholo,
should act.
listen to this. Can you explain to me how, if you've heard stories with dogs that have landed all the way across the country and they still find their way back home?
Can I explain
Can you
that?
explain that? Yes.
That's a movie. I don't believe that, son.
No, that's really happened.
I don't believe that.
Cats, right? Cats.
They have senses, dog. They
Wait,
they can find their way back.
Let's use cats for example. Mm-hmm. You can let them outside; they'll run around and they'll always come back. And they've never been. It's not because they're domesticated, because the damn cats won't listen to you for nothing, anyways. They do what they want, but they always come back.
Yeah, if you provide, if you're providing,
if you took your cat to the park down the road, he's gonna know where you live.
Yeah, they're gonna come back.
Shut up.
Majority of the time, they will come back.
Wow.
My cat ran away back to our old house once when we moved.
Oh dang!
Yeah.
Is it?
See, again, you guys aren't getting to the root that I'm saying.
The root
you guys
is
are already
you guys are the rocker.
No, you guys are.
You guys too much petroleum from the gas fuel, the diesel. That's what the point is.
Well, no, you guys are already.
You need to have your arms wrapped around your back. That's what the point is.
Pets are stubborn.
Okay. You guys are already talking about animals that you've already domesticated. You guys keep giving examples of animals that you already domesticated. Yes, if you've had your dog and you build a relationship with your dog, and your dog, you forget him at the park or whatever, and he comes back. Well, how do you explain that? You explain because you already domesticated that animal. You already built that bond, that relationship with that animal already. Just like if you kidnap somebody as a little kid or a baby.
You can't compare that though. That's a human being.
Yeah, well, here's
the thing. Okay,
realize
but here's the thing, Denise. Here's the thing.
Right, and he has puppies. Are those puppies going to survive? No.
If what now? I didn't catch the question.
You have puppies in the woods or up in the hills in a park. Are they going to survive? No, they're going to get killed. You can't leave a puppy out there, and you're not even domesticating them. But if you leave the dogs out there, they're just not meant to survive out here. There's certain dogs that can, but the dogs that we have are not domesticated like that. They can't survive.
All right, I'll deal with Denise's first, then I'll go to you, Sonny. Okay. Now Denise, you're saying, am I comparing it? You can't compare a dog to a dog to a human being.
Yeah.
Okay. Got you. I get that. Then people stop saying that they're part of your family. Stop saying that you love them like they're your own, because you can't compare it. Second of all, we can't tell how to compare it because we don't know the damage that it does to the actual mother that gave birth to them. We are assuming that they don't really care and that we're going to give it a good home. So thus, the mother that actually gave birth to them, we don't even take that into consideration. So that's one. Second, Sonny, how we saying, will puppies survive out in the wilderness? No, not if you just get a little puppy and throw it out there, dog. That's why they build that family. That's why mom is there. That's why, just like a wolf pack, it's all there for the teachings. You just don't grab a little puppy, dog, and then just throw it in the
I understand that.
But
even if you put a mother and a father out there and leave them out there for generations, they're not going to learn to survive in the wilderness.
How do you know that? How do you know that?
What kind of dog can kill a predator out there?
A hound dog.
Kill a predator?
Yeah, like another predator.
Hey, there's some big dogs
wild dogs.
Okay, but look,
wild dogs, have you seen their faces and stuff, their teeth, and how they
All right, but look, Sonny, look the Serengeti, dog. I mean, it's part of it's just part of nature. Some animals get killed, some animals survive. Some animals do starve to death.
Cholo Trucker.
Some animals are not.
I agree with you, Cholo. I agree with you.
It's part of just the animal kingdom, dog.
You cannot.
It's part of nature. It's part of
nature.
If it was part of nature, I don't think you would be able to have the bond you do with animals. It's that simple.
What do you mean?
You can bond with an animal, a cat, a dog, You can bond with them. It's very rare when somebody can bond with a wild animal or an animal, even if they've never been in the wilderness.
Okay, but we decided what is a wild animal and what is not a wild animal.
I decided that you're off your rocker.
No, Sonny.
I decided that you're off your rocker.
Okay.
No, there's no dog though. There's no breed though.
Okay, fine, Sonny. I'm completely off my rockers. All right, so I'm complete. But see, here's the thing though. People that own birds, right? Okay, maybe they have some sort of bond and relationship with them. Maybe, don't know. Okay, nonetheless, they are incarcerated where the human wants them to be at all times. The dogs. Nonetheless, you have a leash that you put them on. You tell them where to go, when to eat, how much to eat, where they can go to the restroom, whatever it is. It's your rules, your way. We as human beings have decided what is a wild animal, what is not a wild animal. And that, dog, is where I'm saying, look, maybe thousands of years from now, we're going to be looked at as horrible people.
We are going to be looking. We do that to humans.
Well, there you go, Sonny. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Today, how many people like to judge on many years ago and like, oh man, how could they not see that as wrong? Look, dog, I don't think it's too far-fetched that many years from now, people are going to say, how can you own an animal, a living creature? Like, that's not right. And I could kind of see how it's not right.
I think in 1,000 years from now, they're going to be mechanical animals and pets that are going to keep people happy.
Robotic, yeah,
robotics. Already they're getting there.
Yeah. We'll definitely touch on that next week because I want to talk about.
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that vacuum that goes around your house.
Let's talk about Cholo and how off the rocker.
Look. Everybody love your animals, enjoy your animals. I'm not telling anybody to get rid of your animals. I'm just simply pointing out the fact that we made it okay to go ahead for our own gratification to take ownership of animals and domesticate them to our liking, to under our rules, and we think it's okay.
Yeah.
I agree with you, Cholo. I have to say that. I do agree with you. But it goes way back in the days. You know what I'm saying?
What I never thought I would do is own a puppy myself to call my own, right? What I never thought I'd do is to have him cremated and put in a cremation. I never thought I'd do that. But I did.
Yeah.
I had a plan.
That's weird to me.
Well, you know what? Cholo Trucker
that's weird
owns people and he didn't say anything.
He owns people?
Yeah, he owns his kids. He domesticated them. He feeds them, keeps them in his house. Don't lock the door. You can't come in. You got to stay out there.
Yes.
You got to do that. You did the same thing to animals.
Yeah, no, Sonny.
What do you mean no?
Sonny, Sonny, my kids, I didn't buy them. I didn't have to get some sort of license.
Not everybody buys animals. They get them sometimes because somebody gives it to them. Not everybody buys animals. You might find a stray dog.
All right, fine. You find a stray dog. Somebody gives it to you, whatever it may be, son.
Hey, but Sonny, he does make sense. It just goes back years, man, years. But he makes
humans. He owns humans. He's a slave driver.
He does make sense.
Sonny, some people like to say that they
why don't you just get your kids and get them out in the free world?
Some people like to say that they rescued a dog. Rescued it from what? Rescued it from whom? From abuse of another human being?
You do that with an animal.
Sonny, that's fine, dog. That's fine, Sonny. That's fine. Some people, like I said, some people like to look at themselves as heroes because they rescued an animal from another human being.
And they rescued your humans, the ones you own?
The ones I own.
Did you rescue them? Rescue your kids.
No, let them free, Sonny, those are my kids, though. Those are my kids.
Why they gotta live the way you want them to live? Why can't they live the way they
Okay,
want?
let's go.
Good point.
Guys,
Good point,
hey,
Sonny. Good
Why are
point.
you
Good point.
domesticating them?
You guys are
Good,
crazy.
good point, Sonny. Good point.
Open the gate for the
You know
huskies
what?
and the kids and let them go.
You know what? Exactly. Great point, Sonny. Great point. Why doesn't the mother dog, why doesn't she have the say so on her kids, puppies? Instead, we take control and say, no, we're gonna dictate for your kids, puppies, on how we want them to live. We'll take them from you, and all we'll say is we can't compare humans to animals, right?
well, when your dog
Who
starts,
cares how you feel? Who
Cholo, when
cares
your
how
dog
you
starts talking to you, then we'll talk about that.
I mean,
Okay?
I was
Until
something
then,
like that too. Where they
We're gonna have to do a part 2 and come back.
yeah, they put the
Okay,
collar on the dog and
Okay,
talk.
hang on real quick. Just am I making some sort of sense?
Yes.
No.
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Sure
you are, and it's true. And now the people that think of the Darwin's theory of evolution, and you got the monkeys and how we came from ape or whatever. Somebody lost one of their relatives and they're at the zoo. Can you please pick them up? And it's true.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, you
You
know.
notice you only got the one senile person in this group to believe you, right, Cholo?
Poor Jed, she hasn't said much.
I had to do
I'm
it.
loving
Cornejo.
it.
Sorry.
No, I'm loving it. It's like old times.
Hey,
But
man, hey.
hey, you do got a point, Cholo, and it's true. And I can't say it's not, because it is true. We did that, domesticate the animals, and we're the one that chose to take them upon ourselves and stuff. You're right, and that goes back years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Years.
And like I said, who knows? Many years from now, they may look back at us and say, "Damn, look at all these animal slave owners or something." Like, how can you take them from their parents? You don't
I
know.
don't think that's true.
You don't know how the future is going to look back at us. They may
I
look
don't
at
think
that
that's
as
true though, Cholo.
Well,
I
how
think
many years passed?
there's still be dogs around still. I still do.
Dogs are going to be around.
Yeah, but nobody's gonna look at it like that. I don't think they'll look at it. They're gonna have animals still, you know.
Well, I'm telling
Okay.
you guys right now, if you
Fish,
can name
birds.
one animal that's extinct right now.
That what?
Name one?
Dinosaurs, right?
Yeah.
It's extinct. We don't have them no more.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
They
do.
were here once upon a time, and I don't think they were trained like dogs.
Well, I mean,
Hey,
like
there's
snakes,
still
and
dinosaurs.
reptiles, and amphibians were still around in the dinosaur days.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what we could say as of right now, Cholo. That we, that you said people were going to say 400 years from now.
But now what we're doing is we're breeding different breeds
Wait, I didn't
and
catch
making our own different kinds of dogs.
I'm just
You know,
saying,
that's
Cholo,
what
we
they're
could look
doing.
back and say, oh yeah, how many hundreds of years were the dinosaurs here?
I
We
don't
could
get
say
the
that- We could say
correlation.
that right now.
Not
and then-
that old. That's Sunny.
Wait,
We could say that. We
I'm
could
not
say that right.
understanding the correlation.
Okay, listen.
Yeah.
We can say us all right here could say that we've known dinosaurs to be real, right?
Okay.
I'm just saying. So now you're saying 400 years from now,
October.
people are going to look back and say, "Oh, those dogs were, or whatever, they were here once upon a time," right? Did you just say that?
October.
No, I didn't. No,
Never
I
mind.
didn't. No,
Never mind.
no, I didn't say that.
No, you didn't say about the dinosaurs, but you're saying about animals that we're gonna look back on 400 years from now.
No. What I'm talking about the future and the past is
He's watched
the past is hindsight 2020. So
I know what Brock
today,
is about.
Today, people like to judge on people from way back in the day, even though a lot of things were normal back then that are not today. That we, turn our nose up and say that's disgusting. How did people not know that that's wrong? What's wrong is wrong.
Right.
What I'm saying is, in the future, right, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 years from now, we could be judged because people in the future, that many years ahead, it could be wrong to own an animal. They could say, like, you know what? It's wrong to own an animal. You're not supposed to own it. It's a living creature. How do you take it from its
We're going to be judged by robots is what we're going to be judged by.
But I understand. Wait,
that's the distinction that I was making from the past, today, and future.
This is what I understand from all your gibberish. You watch one too many episodes of Planet of the Apes.
Planet of the Apes.
You watch one too many episodes of Planet of the Apes, dog.
Dog, your background was Planet of the Apes, Holmes. You just set it up right now.
No, see, that's me.
No, dog. I know I'm making sense on this. I know I'm making sense. People don't want to hear it, dog.
All crazy people think they're making sense.
They have a great relationship with their animal. They don't see anything wrong with it. And of course, why would you see anything wrong with it when everybody sees it as acceptable in society to own an animal? I'm saying, you know what? If you really think about it, we're telling ourselves it's okay. We made it okay to get animals, take them out of their own habitat and domesticate them to our own wanting, to do what we want them to do for our own gratification.
Man, Cholo, talk to me when your dog sits there at the table with you guys and eat out of a spoon.
I believe this lady.
Oh, she's fed them like that.
I think this gentleman right here that says the crusted joint. Dogs were domesticated for companionship and protection of our own family's property and food supply.
Ooh.
So that's what Cholo Turk is saying.
In a nutshell, right?
Yeah, Sonny, that does not say that I'm wrong, though. Dog.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't. No,
that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm gonna kidnap you and see if I can domesticate you. Okay.
It just, Sonny, that just made
that's
my
what you're
point,
saying.
Dog.
That's what Cholo's saying. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that just.
So don't forget to have your dog spaded or neutered or whatever, you know.
That's something I don't completely agree with.
Yeah, Sonny.
The laws do make you do to an animal. I don't necessarily agree with. But
hey, my sister has a dog.
No.
And we name him. His name is Sammy. So they took his nuts off. So now he's Sammy No Nuts. You know. Poor dog.
Now they just call him Sam.
Oh, no.
Sammy No Nuts.
Oh man. But hey, man, everybody go ahead. Love your dogs. Love your animals. Keep your fish in a little tank.
Gee, thanks, Cholo. I appreciate you giving me the okay to do that.
Birds. Keep your birds so they would never fly and do what nature called them to do. Keep them locked up.
Hey, Cholo, I have a question for you, Cholo. Yes, is there any kind of animal other than a dog that you would have, like you would keep as a pet?
I don't know, man. I never really liked having animals, dog. It just, it's not for me, man. It's not for me. It's not that I don't. It's not that I hate animals, dog. I don't. It's just I don't want that. I don't want that responsibility.
An animal having one.
It's just another mouth to feed, another whatever. And animals can live on their own, dog. Some will survive, some will die, just like human beings. Some survive, some die, man. I mean, it's sad to say. I don't want to say it just so bluntly like that, but it's the world, man.
I used to have a cat that got ran over, and he survived, and we named him Hueco because he was walking sideways like this all the time.
I like that.
I survived,
oh my gosh.
Yeah, we're trying to get you off the subject for the last 10 minutes, Cholo. Let the woman speak. It's her show.
Yeah, Sonny's silent over there, man. And the rest of you people, go ahead and put your animals on diets because I see that too, man. Yeah, people putting their animals on diets.
Oh, man.
What do you have coming up this next week, Sonny? Anything new or?
I kind of jumped into John Leguizamo is coming out with a 6-part history lesson on the contribution of Latinos in America. Mm-hmm. He's being attacked right now by a lot of the Black community, not all of them, but some that are saying that Latinos were not indigenous to this world. So to this land, that they weren't indigenous to this land, that they did all the work building the United States. They're basically trying to erase our history.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've been kind of on a little rant about that lately. So I'll probably go back into this for a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because now they were saying that Chicano was black culture that we stole from them. So I'm gonna go into explanation about that lately. That's what I've been doing.
Where does that? Do you know what channel people can watch that, or what is it on?
I believe it's on CBS.
Okay. You guys can check it out there. Yeah, that'll be good. What about you, Tolo? What do you have coming up this next week?
He's gonna go barbecue some dogs.
That's right. That's right. Skin them alive, man.
Oh my
Dogs shouldn't be slaves.
Bella, you hearing this?
Dogs shouldn't be slaves. They should have a say-so. You should take your meds. That's what I'm speaking about, dog.
What?
Have people misunderstood me? That's what I'm talking about. No, they shouldn't be slaves, but we use them as slaves.
Maybe we should give them reparations.
They're gonna. Hey, I'm telling you, man. Dogs get together. They're gonna want reparations, Holmes. All right, for all the stuff that humans doing to them. What I got going on? Let me see. On Moss Movies and Shows, we're gonna talk about Van Damme and Steven Seagal. Who was better? We're gonna do that on Thursday. If people don't know, I have multiple YouTube channels. So I know, like G Luke, he was all like, "Hey man, isn't this on your Troll Trucker channel?" No, it wasn't. So we'll be doing that on Thursday. I'm going to have Chicano Studies high school teacher Robert Anthony on maybe this week, if not for sure next week, along with somebody else. And we're going to talk a little bit on Chicano history so they can go ahead and educate me, very, very well educated man. And they're going to educate me on that. In a few weeks, I'm going to be hitting the road pretty long distance, cross country over the road. So I will be taking a lot of footage on that as well.
Nice.
Looking forward to that. All right. How about you, Denise? Anything coming up?
What's coming up? I got 2 birthdays in June. My daughter's 2 birthdays in June. Not really right now. Just
some birthdays
in there.
That's nice though. Okay.
My birthday's coming up in July.
Yes.
Right. All right.
How about you, House? What do you have coming up?
What I'm doing is I've been trying to educate myself in the theory of music. So I've been kind of schooling myself and looking on things, YouTube or whatever, and picking up on things so I could know the keys, the notes, all this other stuff that I'm learning, because I never understood a piano. Every time I look at a piano, all I see is white keys and black keys. I don't know which one is the A, B, C, D, E, F, G, So now I understand. And so I'm educating myself on that and know what chords are and all this other stuff, So I'm educating myself.
On the floor.
I'm making it a point to spend a couple hours a day actually to learn,
Hey, House, I got homework for you then.
I like that.
Yeah.
What are those things on the bottom of the piano? Those.
Yeah, I haven't even gotten there yet because I haven't even gotten there yet because I'm learning just the notes, chords and all this other stuff. But I'm taking little by little because I want to understand it, which is good. I'm understanding what a B flat is, a G sharp, all these things. So, and before I was just like, I didn't know nothing, but I've always wanted to find out about a piano. Right. So I went and purchased me a little keyboard kind of thing. And I'm going to try to do some work on it,
Yeah, that's good. Catch us up on it.
Yeah, that is badass. Hey, I'm proud of you, dog. I'm proud of you, man. There you go.
It always confused me. I said, I see it, but there's so many notes. How can you tell which note's which? But it repeats itself. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And then it goes on to another, which is that's an octave right there. See, I learned that, and then another A, B, C, D, E, F, G, So it's pretty cool.
Interesting.
Yeah, that is cool. I didn't know that. All
right.
Well,
not a piano, but.
Yeah, on my channel tomorrow on Convicted Hearts, I do have an interview with a young man who started a nonprofit with his brother, his brother's currently incarcerated, and he specializes on mental health and helps incarcerated individuals get their artwork out there. So I hope you guys tune in and check that out. It was pretty interesting, and he dropped a lot of helpful knowledge for people. So we got that coming up, and I just want to thank everyone on the panel tonight. This was fun. This was like felt like
I didn't mean to cause mayhem, Jen. I'm sorry.
Oh, I can't wait.
Sonny, man.
It's open for you guys. This was great.
I invited you on to have a conversation, not an argument, Sonny.
It was good. It was good. And everyone in the chat, thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Everybody in there.
And you guys have a blessed night, and we'll see you next Tuesday, 6:30.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Night.
Bye, guys.
Buenas noches.
All right. Saludos, everybody.